Good afternoon, everyone. It's amazing to see you all gathered here to celebrate this momentous occasion with the happy couple. I know that many of us have traveled far to be here with these two today, so a special thank you to the Floridians. Oh yeah, there was wonderful people from Connecticut, folks from Long Island, yeah, and local Californians that really had to put in the effort for the big commute. These two lovely individuals have been a part of our lives for many years, and it is amazing to see two people as wonderful as they are find each other. So how did we end up here today? Well, it was ladies' night and the mood was right at Jumbie Bay in Jupiter. As people milled around the dance floor, these two noticed each other through the crowd. To this day, it's a little unclear who made the first move, but the ice was broken in a flurry of elbows and smooth moves. While it took a few more clandestine meetings at Jumbie Bay, Sam eventually asked Zach to grab her number. They went to dinner. Zach had the ribs, and the rest is history. Many of us have been a part of Zach and Sam's story together from that moment on, and one thing I think we can all agree on is that they are always out for the next adventure. Whether it's jetting up to New York for a sushi date, escaping to the islands for some tropical adventure, or traveling to visit friends in a distant land, these two are always on the move, and these trips did more than provide a break from everyday life. They gave you the opportunity to really see each other. I mean, it's easy to like someone who can relax with you on the beach, but the true test of a relationship is if you can make a layover a fun experience, happily struggle with a car in the jungle, or if you don't mind piggybacking someone because their heels blew out for the entire night. While we know and love Zach and Sam as a couple, each is amazing in their own ways. If I could describe Zach in one word, it would be fun. Yes, he's a funny guy, and he is guaranteed to have a smile on his face in almost any situation, but it's much more than that. He makes fun happen. I'm sure we can all agree that most of us have experienced this, and we all have more than one Zach story that has become one of our favorite memories. I got placed behind him in our freshman year homeroom, as Han and Howard aren't that far apart, and I noticed Zach's innate ability to turn any situation into a memorable one. Like this one time, when we woke up in my minivan in a neighborhood to a cop knocking on my window, I immediately froze. But Zach smoothed out the possibly sketchy situation by only using his charm and a photo of a dead shark that he took the day before. The cop and I were in stitches over the story he told. We got out of the trouble we might have been in, and it was a memory that stuck with me for as long as we've been together, known each other. Zach, you have an amazing gift where you can make anyone feel happy, heard, and liked. Never take that for granted. I know Sam doesn't. Sam is an equally unique person, and the first time I met her was in Fairfield on the 4th of July. Zach invited us over to party and mentioned his new girlfriend was going to be there. And after a short while of talking with Sam, I felt I knew you almost as long as Zach. Sam, you have that spark that allows you to form connections with people easily. An infectious laugh, and I'm sure everyone here can echo these sentiments. You give others your full attention, time, and interest. You're present in every moment, and that's not something that can be said about most people. Zach is lucky to have someone like you. Yeah, for sure. Today is one of the most important days in your lives together, and I know you're excited for what the future holds. We're excited for you too as well, all of us here, to see you make a commitment and to continue to create happiness together and everywhere you go. Know that all of us wish you the best on this journey. Now, marriage is a powerful commitment between two people. And as you prepare to make this commitment, I ask that you take a moment and reflect. While the bond that you two will make today is the start of the most exciting journey that you will undertake, it's an adventure that will place new challenges in front of you, and you might not have seen these before. Remember to remind yourselves what caused the spark of love between you constantly. Each of you deserves to hear why you're special to one another. And at times it might be hard to recall what brought you together. Whether it's his easygoing attitude and love of life, or her thoughtful attention to others and the genuine effort she puts into her relationships, take a moment each day to appreciate each other. Think about the goals that you have for each other as you begin the next steps of life. Use these as your North Star as you move through the stages that come after your I do's. Don't forget that he will be the best friend you've ever had for the rest of your life. She will be the mother of your children and the one that will always make you feel at home. Make sure you take time and make room for Frank Sinatra dinners, and strive to communicate and support each other so your largest argument later in life is who has to go back to the cooler for another round. Understand that the challenges you might face and the obstacles in your life have been overcome by others before you. Even though it might feel like it's Zach and Sam against the world, you're surrounded by people who love and want to support you in return for all the joy that you've given to us. Look to Deb, Eric, Sandra, Susie, and Charlie when times get tough, and always remember that your friends are here to support you as well. I'd like to take a moment and share a poem with you that I think summarizes all these thoughts. It's titled Journey by Christine DeLuca. Today, you see far down a mountainside, out over islands to your far horizon. Your sight is sharp, your goal clear, and tides of love lap round all you're desiring. 2 sets of footprints you will make, but true companions on this journey you'll become. When you slip out of step, think of today. Relive again its close embrace of freedom. May truest feelings stir you as the wind disturbs the lock or smur on cotton grass. May you find bliss in ordinariness and joy forever in its present tense.
I've had the privilege of not only being the maid of honor, but I've had a front row seat to all of the chaos and joy that led us to this beautiful day. I stand up here today as the proudest sister and the luckiest maid of honor. You see, my sister and I have always had a bond that is as unique as it is unbreakable. I've literally never known a life without you. I'll never forget when I was 16 and you took me on this crazy adventure to North Carolina. She didn't even tell my parents. She whisked me away in this car. Sorry, Mom. And next thing you know, we're in the car for 10 hours on the way to North Carolina. And for the first time, I felt like I was living on the edge, all thanks to your fearless spirit. Sam helped me see a world of excitement and freedom that I've never experienced before. She was my mentor, my partner in crime, and she was there for the ups and downs, offering guidance and always a shoulder to cry on. Can't thank you enough for your part in shaping me into the person I am today. And now, as I stand here beside her, I couldn't be happier. I've watched her change from the exotic older sister who brought me into a spontaneous life of adventures into the beautiful grown woman standing here today. Seeing her with Zach truly brings my heart with joy, knowing that she's truly found her perfect match. I also want to say a huge thank you to Zach for my new big brother-in-law, my first brother. Thank you for always treating Sam like a princess and making her the happiest girl in the world.
Wanted to start off by saying, Sam, you look absolutely stunning tonight. Zach, you're a very, very lucky man. And for the rest of you who don't know me, I'm Brian. I'm the best man here, and I'm so happy to get to know all of you. You also may know me as Zach's lovely younger brother, his temporary roommate sometime, and permanent Becky dog walker. And yes, you have to bring up Becky. Sorry again for interrupting your time in Florida. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here tonight, taking time out of your busy schedules to get out here. It's a hassle, but god damn is this place nice. Look at this. Look at that. It's been a pleasure to meet every single one of you. So I will continue to say I was super excited when Zach said I was going to be best man. I don't think he really had another choice, but or Alex couldn't be in 2 places at one point. So and I want to say again, thank you so much. I've loved being part of the party here. Continuing, my whole life, Zach has been an absolute paragon of guidance and whatnot in my life, and he has guided me through troubles, he has guided me through successes and failures, And he's even been a massive part of it before I was even born. Not a lot of you know this, but I was supposed to be an Ian. Zach had a little bit of a hard time trying to pronounce that. He kept on saying Anne, and that's like my grandmother's name, so, so my parents did the smart thing and called an audible, put a BR in front of it, and now I'm Brian, so thanks for that, Zach, I really appreciate it. Sam, thank you so much for always accepting me into your house, being a great host to me, even though I can be a terror. The Miller Lights are delicious, I appreciate them so much. All the shenanigans and antics I bring, I am still super excited that you guys always have me in your house and always welcome me with open arms, even if I have to sometimes go with Dad and Sandra and Mom sometimes. But I told everyone this is gonna be a quick one. I think we should all just raise our glasses and start having a good night for the rest of the night, all right?
Zach takes Sam's hand and place the ring on her finger as you repeat after me. I, Zach, promise to honor and respect you as my wife and partner.
Promise to honor and respect you as my wife and partner.
I will support you through the challenges we share together,
I will support you through the challenges we share together,
as well as the ones you might face alone.
as well as the ones you might face alone.
I promise you my attention,
I promise you my attention,
affection,
affection,
and deepest love for the rest of our lives.
and deepest love for the rest of our lives.
Good?
Yeah.
Sam, take Zach's hand and repeat after me as you place the ring on his finger. I, Sam, promise to honor and respect you
Promise to honor and respect you
as my husband and partner.
as my husband and partner.
I will support you through the challenges we share together,
I will support you through our
the
challenges
challenges we share together, as well as the ones you might face alone.
What?
As well as the ones you might face alone.
As well as the ones you might face alone.
I promise you my attention,
I promise you my attention,
affection,
affection,
and deepest love for the rest of our lives.
and deepest love for the rest of our lives.
Zach, do you take Sam to be your wedded wife, to cherish in love and in friendship, in strength and in weakness, in success and in disappointment, to love her faithfully today, tomorrow, and for as long as you two shall live?
I do.
Sam, do you take Zach to be your wedded husband, to cherish in love and friendship, in strength and in weakness, in success and in disappointment, to love him faithfully today, tomorrow, and for as long as you two shall live?
I do.
Well, then it is with my great pleasure that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I can see you in the meadow, holding out your hand. And will you meet me there tomorrow, where the sunlight never sets? 'Cause I'll love you in the end, the corners of the earth, where it starts to bend. Oh, 'cause I'll love you when it rains, all the shadows and the pain will never be the same. the beach.